My name's Amanda, and I'm a single mom, and I've chosen all three options: adoption, abortion, and life. I was 18 when I first got pregnant. I didn't have a good relationship with her dad, and he walked away as soon as I told him I was pregnant. My parents kind of talked me into giving her up for adoption, which I agreed was the best choice for her at the time, but wasn't really my choice. My parents basically just telling me I couldn't do it, she wouldn't be good with me, I wouldn't be a good mom, just pressuring me into believing that that was the right choice, even if it wasn't. So I was through CAS, and I went through a bunch of folders with all these families, and it just kind of had a little bit of details on each one of them and how they met and what they did for work and stuff like that, just to kind of get to know them. And that's how I picked on a few words. And she went to a family at first, and they couldn't keep her because they had a traumatic life experience happen. So they sent her back, and then she went to a different family, and that was all finalized when she was 10 months old.
When you were in the hospital with her, did you get to hold her?
Yeah.
And how much time did you have before?
10 months.
You had her for 10 months?
She was at my sister's adoptive mom's for the 10 months, but I saw her every day. So I wanted to keep her, and they did not allow that. So I thought that I was supposed to get letters and pictures once or twice a year, and they were for a while, and then all of a sudden she was about 3 and they stopped sending anything, and I haven't heard a word about her or from her since then.
What would you say at this point to another woman who is considering choosing adoption?
It is definitely a better choice than abortion, because your baby will live and have a mommy and daddy that will love them. It's also very, very hard, but it is worth it, and you will probably see your child again one day.
How did you come to choose abortion, and was the baby's father involved in that decision?
No, we weren't on speaking terms. He wasn't legally allowed to contact me for 9 months, so I kind of decided on my own, and that's just what I came up with, I guess. It all happened really fast, and regret that. Yeah, at the abortion clinic, they just didn't seem to care. They just kind of want you in and out, like you're just a test, I guess. It's just one woman in after the other, and then a waiting room that they you sit in and then you're gone, and that's it. There's no follow-up, there's no care. They just don't care.
How do you feel about that decision now?
It's hard. I don't know how I feel. I just know that I regret that, and if I could go back, I would choose probably adoption or keeping her or him. I can't go back, so it's just sad.
What would you say to a woman who's considering abortion?
Don't. Just choose life and adoption if you absolutely have to and can't keep your baby, but definitely don't choose abortion.
Now describe your life situation when you became pregnant.
I had met a man that I thought was everything. He seemed great. He wasn't very great. He was very abusive. And when I found out that I was pregnant with her, that's when it all started. He just didn't care. I did it all by myself. And I considered abortion with her. I made 3 appointments and I canceled all of them. And I chose her. She's been the absolute best blessing in the world. She's wonderful, and it's been 4 years since then, and I wouldn't imagine my life any different. Choice 42 gave me a lot of advice and helped me with a baby registry and got me everything that baby needed for a year, which was really, really helpful.
Do you remember anything from our conversation about you being pregnant with me?
No, you just kind of gave me heck and told me to keep my baby. Don't do anything.
Yeah.
Basically. But it wasn't harsh. It was love. Thank you for that. You were very helpful and my choice for her, and I'm really, really grateful for that, because if I didn't know you, I probably wouldn't have kept her, sadly, and I can't imagine life without her. When I first held her, that's when I knew I loved her. That was it for me. She was everything. I just wouldn't go back and change anything about it.
What advice do you have for a pregnant woman who is deciding what to do?
There is only one option, and that's choose your baby. Baby deserves to live. Abortion is not an option. Adoption, if you can't keep your baby. Let them have a life that you didn't have. Don't listen to anybody that's telling you anything else. It's your baby's life that baby needs to live. Make a choice you can both live with. Choose your baby.